Vážení dámy a pánové, chtěl bych vás přivítat na této důležité konferenci, která se k naší radosti koná v tomto nádherném paláci. Jestli mluvíte anglicky, já musím mluvit česky. I want to welcome everybody to this conference and this magnificent setting for our Sustainable Energy Conference on Innovation in Sustainable Energy. I will repeat some of the thank yous. It's my diplomatic prerogative to do that. Let me begin by thanking you, First Deputy Minister Jerzy Schneider, my colleague and my friend, and all of your team here at the Foreign Ministry for providing all of your support, not just for this conference, but for the ever-expanding Czech-U.S. scientific, technical, sustainable energy, research, development, and innovation partnership, not least of which is giving us this beautiful venue today. Thank you. And in particular, I must single out Peter Kaiser for his tireless efforts to make this conference and all the aspects of our scientific and technical cooperation a reality. I would also like to thank the Czech Technical University and in particular everyone there, but in particular Dr. Václav Havlicek for his participation and for all of the hard work of everybody at the Czech Technical University in organizing the program and for your top-notch research and support of innovation. Many others deserve recognition for their efforts in organizing this conference, but I especially would like to highlight the efforts of the Prime Minister's Council for Research, Development, and Innovation. Thank you. And also my United States colleagues from the Department of the Navy, including Secretary Ray Mabus, and the Department of Energy, represented here by Assistant Secretary for Nuclear Energy, Dr. Peter Lyons. Pete, I think this has got to be you're in Prague almost as often as I am. Certainly more often than Ambassador Bartushka as he travels the world on behalf of the Czech nuclear industry. So maybe he'll let you use his office when he's globetrotting. And all of our Office of Naval Research colleagues, the U.S. Office of Naval Research here in Prague has emerged as a model, and our colleagues from all over the world come and visit us to see how they can have the same strong scientific, technical RDI cooperation that we do with the Czech Republic, thanks to ONR and its head, Michael Morgan, who's here and who worked so hard with Peter to make this conference a reality. So I thank you for that. During the past year, I have had the privilege of visiting universities, research labs, businesses, industrial design centers in the Czech Republic, and I have seen firsthand why Czech science education programs and research labs have an international reputation for excellence. Because of this reputation, the United States and the Czech Republic already collaborate in many ways in our mutual pursuit of innovative discoveries and technologies. Indeed, I was astounded. I asked my staff to provide an inventory to me of all of the scientific and technical exchanges going in both directions. I was astounded at the hundreds of contacts that go back and forth between the two countries every year. In that vast array of activity, I would like to emphasize that we are committed not to standing pat on this outstanding relationship, but to expanding and increasing our scientific partnership. As many of you know, 6 months ago, we helped host the U.S.-Czech Innovation Conference, which brought together top researchers, policymakers, and entrepreneurs from both countries, and indeed from the world. That conference focused on developing connections that could lead to new technology ideas, cutting-edge commercial applications, and ultimately to job creation in both countries. We have been working very, very hard to build on the momentum generated by the Innovation Conference. In fact, today's gathering on sustainable energy is just one of the ideas that flowed from that innovation conference. These conferences are very, very important because they formalize the literally daily contacts between the researchers, the technologists, the innovators, the business people, the educators, the regulators in the two countries. They give us a chance to come together and chart a direction for our partnership. The conference that we held on innovation also led to the Office of Naval Research Global's decision to invest more than 10 million Czech crowns in 5 research projects and in 3 of these critical conferences in the Czech Republic, with plans for both more investment and more communication. In the 6 months since the Innovation Conference, we have also had a very busy schedule of high-level visitors to the Czech Republic to talk about science, to brainstorm together, and to work on joint projects. I was very pleased to host Dr. Paul Belair of the National Science Foundation, who visited the Czech Republic, who lived here for almost 2 months. Through our Embassy Science Fellows program, and traveled all over the country to create new and stronger connections between our scientific communities. ONR's Rear Admiral Matthew Clunder came to see us, and the President, hearing about all of our activities, and indeed we discussed them when we were in the Oval Office with President Obama and Prime Minister Nečas last year. The President sent his top White House science advisor, Dr. John Holdren, to see what this extraordinary activity between the Czech Republic and the United States was all about firsthand, and to come up with new ideas that we can implement moving forward. The presence of these high-level visitors, not to mention Dr. Lyon's rapidly accumulating trove of frequent flyer miles, testifies to the high-level interest in fostering more innovation and scientific cooperation between our two countries. And indeed, I personally am engaged with that, as my friend Professor Radek Škoda will tell you. I will often call or email